Hello friends, it's Victoria from Victoria's Plans, and I am finally here with the Erin Condren Life Planner launch planner that I received. It's a little later than normal, but Erin Condren didn't get it to us until like maybe a day or two ago, and life has been lifing as always. It's been a construction zone in my house, so yeah, I'm finally getting recorded and getting it up for you guys. Just up front, I want to be honest with you guys. Erin Condren did not send as much as they normally do. I'm super thankful for anything that I get, so thank you, Erin Condren. However, it is not as much as it normally is. I received a planner, 2 planner covers, and 1 accessory. The planner that I was sent was the 7x9 Daily Duo in the Legacy design. So super fun, love it. I use the Daily Duo every single day for work. So this is going to be perfect for work, and I am so thankful that they sent it to me. However, I am a little confused, and I'm going to go ahead and be upfront and honest with you guys before we even get going on this. So first of all, Erin Condren just sent this to us maybe like a day or two ago. They waited super late. I have zero information as to why they waited super late to send us these things, especially so close to launch. So everybody already has their videos up. I'm probably the last affiliate you're going to see post a video about it prior to launch. So thank you if you're tuning in. I'm so thankful. I hope you are subscribed to my channel and that you'll like and comment on this video to help me, because I didn't get my video out like everyone else did. So I just got my box the day before yesterday. It was later in the afternoon. I had construction going on at my house, so there was not a chance that recording was going to happen. I had to work yesterday, and so today here I am filming. I hope to get this video up today, which is Saturday, and kind of show you all what I have. So like I said, I have the Daily Duo, and they sent me 3 books. So more confusion. So let me give you a little more information. Erin Condren changed leadership in their affiliate program this year. I have always been transparent with my audience and will always tell you the truth, because quite frankly, Erin Condren doesn't pay me. So I get commission, and I'm so thankful for anybody that uses my link, because I do get commission off of using those links. It's not a lot, like not a lot at all, but I'm extra thankful because it helps me bring things to you guys to show you. I do a lot of my content in my Facebook group. I do a little bit on Instagram, and I'm trying my hardest to get back here on YouTube, but it's a lot to do to not get paid, and that's okay. And I love sharing it, so I'm going to share it in the platforms that I love most. I do love to share on YouTube, but it just takes a lot of time. So they had a leadership change in Erin Condren this year as far as the affiliate program goes. And there were some changes in the affiliate program last year, year before last. Like, I feel like it's been ever evolving the past 2 or 3 years. So with that being said, we don't have a lot of information. So if you're asking affiliates very specific questions, we just don't have information. We were not sent pricing. We were not sent details on what would be with the launch. We were sent a kind of PDF style kind of thing that showed what covers will be available, the changes that are happening this year, and the designs. So everything that they've showed you through their sneak peeks, that's what we've seen. That's all that the affiliates have seen. So I will try my best to answer the questions to the best of my knowledge, but they didn't give us any information. In years past, we've been given like a pamphlet that had pricing and extra details. We were not given that this year. So I'll apologize on behalf of myself for not having all the information. I'm going to try to share as much as I know in this video, but my planner came in 3 books. So the Daily Duo means 2, right? The Daily Duo was sent to us as a trio in 3 books. So each book has 6 months. And so it was like an 18-month planner, which I'm super thankful for, because one of my best friends uses the Daily Duo for her baking business. She is also in school finishing her master's degree, also works as not a psychologist, I don't know what you call them, counselor, I'm not sure. Leads a super busy life, and always needs months and months and months ahead of time to plan for her baking and things like that. So this is going to be super nice for her. I'm just saying, if she needs an extra book, I've got one for her. I am a little puzzled, I will say, that they're offering 18 months. Are they going to call it a daily trio? Like, I don't know. Also, don't even know if they're going to offer it in the daily trio. It feels weird saying that, but I don't know if it's going to be offered as 18 months. They haven't told us anything. I did notice today that I think it was Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. They partnered with her to do a video and it shows 18 months in the daily duo. So maybe that means they are going to sell it in 18 months. Y'all, I don't know. I have no information. However, I do know they sent me 3 books and that's what I'll show you guys. Okay, time out. So coming to you on a different day, just clipping into the video here. I did want to share with you before I posted this video that Erin Condren did share they are not going to sell the daily in 3 books, so 18 months. They're only going to share, or they're only going to sell the daily duo as 2 books, so it'll be 12 months. You can either choose to start July of this year or January of next year. So we got all 3 books that they will produce. They're not going to sell them together, but we got all 3 books that they will produce. So they will produce from July of 26 to December of 26, and then January 27 to June of 27, then July of 27 to December of 27. So because this is the 2027 Life Planner launch, they always sell their planners in a calendar year. So newsflash, they will not be selling them as a trio. I did want to come on and say that. Also, I did want to encourage you, if you shop Erin Condren on launch day or any other day, please consider using an affiliate link when you shop. Whether it be my affiliate link or someone else's, of course, I would greatly appreciate it if you used my link. But please, 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 when you're shopping Erin Condren, do not forget to use an affiliate link. That helps us. Even in the smallest little ways, that really helps us. It gives us the opportunity to be able to share these products with you ahead of time in launch season. And then sometimes throughout the year, we also get that same opportunity. So please, I encourage you to shop using affiliate links this launch season and anytime you're shopping Erin Condren. Don't forget that. Now we can go back to the regular scheduled programming, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. So I'm going to go through the planner and show you a flip through of the months, the dailies, the weeks, show you the changes they made there. I did want to, before I do that, share with you the 2 covers that I received and the accessory that I received. So I received 1 planner, which I guess it's 3. It's the daily trio. I did receive the planner, and then I received 2 covers and 1 accessory. That was all they sent me this year. So I'll show you those, and then I'll go over some changes that I know about. Again, have no pricing, no other details. What I'm going to show you is pretty much what I know. I can try to answer other questions, but that's just what I have right now. So I did receive, I don't know how good this is going to show up. Okay. I didn't take these out of the plastic. I didn't want them to get scratched up because my planners are beat up, like scratched up. So this is one of the covers that I received. It's super pretty. I think one of their artists drew this, actually. I can't remember, but I love like the very light pink in the floral with the yellow background. Looks so cute. And then they also have a new cover, which that was new, but a new kind of design cover that you can design yourself, where they've always had the marquee cover. And I use that cover to put the year of my planners when I store them. So I have a shelf up above my head that has all the past 10 years of planners, and it's a marquee cover and it has the year on it. So they've had that, but this year they're bringing a letterboard style, and I love it. So I wanted yellow. They did not send me yellow, they sent me pink, and I'm gonna be okay with that. But I chose to put this Bible verse on it that says, "May God fill you with joy and peace," Romans 15:13. I did choose my verse, and I'm thankful they were able to put it on a cover. And I do like this kind of, it's like a dusty pink cover, dusty rose color. It is cute, but I did want yellow. But that's okay, it's okay. So those are the covers that I received. And then I got 1 accessory, and that was the sticker book. I wanted the dual tip markers because if you know me at all, you know the love of dual tip markers that I have. So those will definitely be in my cart on launch day for sure. And I will swatch those whenever I get them. I did kind of go back and compare the dual tips, and we do have a lot of the, if you have their dual tip markers from last year when they relaunched them, you have a lot of the colors. They did bring out some new colors, and unless their like photography is way off and their coloring is way off on their website, the barrels look different on some of the colors from what I have. So I can't wait to actually get them in person and see what they actually look like. So I'm excited about that. I'll definitely be buying both packs of the 12 packs of markers. That sounded strange. But I will get those, and then I will probably get a vertical planner, which y'all know I'm not a vertical planner, but I'll share some changes with you. If you haven't heard, if you haven't seen those sneak peeks, they changed their horizontal planner. Y'all know, if you see my Instagram, if you see my Facebook, y'all know I have been a diehard horizontal planner for years, like years. And they changed the layout of it this year, and I am the farthest of a fan from it. So I have always used, they've always had Monday through Thursday on the left-hand side, and then Friday through Sunday with a notes box on the right-hand side. And I love that design because I work a Monday through Friday job. My weekends are generally Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. Those are my weekends. So I like to have my weekends on one side of the page because that's kind of my own personal time. And then my notes box at the bottom, I always put a Bible verse in it, put pictures in it, have stickers in it, and it's anchored on the bottom. I'm very, what's the word? I don't know. I'm set in my ways, I guess. I don't know the right word, but my stickers need to be anchored to the bottom. If it's a house, I need that house to be on the bottom. It feels weird to me to put a house in the middle of the page or on the side of the page. That just feels really weird to me because houses are anchored to the ground. Same thing with trees. It feels really weird to me to put a tree on the top of the page when it needs to be anchored in the ground on the bottom right of the planner. So this year they decided to mess my horizontal up, and they've put that notes box on the top left page, and it's now blank, which I couldn't care less if it had lines or a blank. That doesn't bother me. However, that box is at the top left, which bothers me. It's blank, and it has, I think, 3 habit trackers up there too. So you've got a shorter blank box, 3 habit trackers, and then your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the left side. And then they have moved Thursday to the upper right-hand side of the page. And now it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the right-hand page. So they've ruined my love for the horizontal, and I will not be buying horizontal this year. I know that comes as a shock to a lot of people, but I just cannot. I decorate in that box, that notes box, because I don't take my notes there. If I take notes in my planner, it's on a notes page or on the dashboard page or something to that nature. I normally anchor bigger stickers in that bottom box, like decorative stickers. So like Hand Can Plan, my Patreon stickers that came from her last month had houses in them. Those houses have to go on the bottom of my planner. I'm going to quit rambling about it. I'm not a horizontal fan anymore. Hopefully next year they'll change it back. If you do not do their LifePlanner surveys each year, I beg of you to please tell them to put the horizontal back the way it was. I couldn't care less about a blank box versus a lined box. And if they put habit trackers in there, which I don't know why they do, if they put habit trackers in there, I can cover it up with a sticker. But I can't with the moving of the box. Okay, anyway, I'm going to stop there. So I won't be a horizontal girly, so I'm thinking about getting a vertical this year for my memory planner. Y'all know I use my Erin Condren as a memory planner. I put pictures in it. If you saw my flip through from last year's planner, I put tons of pictures. I like scrapbooking my planner, and I love it. So I guess I'm going to try vertical. I haven't been in a vertical for 10 years. That was the planner that I started with in Erin Condren, and I just couldn't get with the program. So halfway through the year, I bought another planner, Franken planned it in, and went to a horizontal in the same year. So I guess I'm going to try vertical again. I do like that there are lines in the vertical, and I love it for a lot of people. I know my friends, Debbie and Becky, I've been dying for lines in their vertical, so I'm super happy for them. But I really couldn't care less. So I will be buying a vertical planner on launch. I'll be buying the 2 sets of dual tip markers at launch. And I think I'm just gonna have to browse the website to see what else I want. They don't have a ton that I'm super interested in. That sounds really strange to say. I've always been a huge lover of all things EC. And sometimes I have to have them in my hands to fall in love with them, which is what has happened in the past. Like if they sent me a big box, and they sent me, let's say, those magnetic bookmarks. They were not the puffy kind, the kind before that. They were like paper. I didn't know that I was going to love them much. I didn't know that I was going to love them as much as I love them, but I use them in my Bible journaling notebook. I use them in my Bible. I use them in my work planner. I use them in my notebook for my work. So like I have so many of them, and I didn't know that I was going to love them until I had them in my hands, and I bought more once I had them in my hands. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I'm going to buy, but I'll quit rambling about that. I did receive a sticker book. I got the Legacy sticker book. That's what they sent me. This sticker book is somewhat similar to their old sticker books. They did change the way that they set them up though. I'm going to rip this open so it's not super loud. So they changed the way that they set the sticker pages up. So in the years past, which I don't have one super handy right now, but in the years past, they've always had a sheet of like washi stickers that maybe said to do or vacation or whatever. And they've had a mixture of washi and paper stickers. This year, they're all paper stickers, and it rotates colors. So they put a page for each color that they have. I'll show you the back of this. So 12 months, these are the colors of each month in the Legacy Planner. If you haven't seen the new colorway, I was totally against it when I first saw it, which I kind of got a heads up sneak peek like months and months ago that I was not supposed to talk about, so I didn't. And they showed that they had different colors. So I wasn't a huge fan then. They're growing on me. I still am a huge fan of stickering for the holidays, so some of these colors don't make sense to me. However, I'm going to use the colorful because I love the colors. But Toile has my heart, and I will have a Toile planner. So these are the stickers that are in the sticker book. And I'll kind of flip through for you to see. So they match. This is January's. And they changed it up a little bit. So they've added little strips. So these would probably cover, if you were using a vertical, I was going to say they would cover like 2 days maybe. They look like kind of header style. And then it would probably cover maybe 2 days in your monthly view. Yeah. So these could definitely be used as monthly view stickers. And also through your week if you needed to use them. So this is the January. They have these stickers here. These are circular. This has like the regular gold foiling on them. This is a checkbox sticker that kind of has the asterisk logo. This sticker I think is in every single month. Yeah. So you have the Legacy that has all the colors. This sticker shows up on every page. And then you have these 5 dots that have the kind of Legacy design inside, but just in the pink colorway. These are like half circles, semicircles. Just kidding, those are quarter circles. So this is a half circle together if you put them together. But these are quarter circles. You have 5 of those, and then you have 6 strips here. This is solid with a gold strip on top. All 3 of these are. And then these are kind of the Legacy design with the different pinks. And then you have the circles here. I think there's 8. There's 8. There's 8 of these. They're asterisk and exclamation points in the foiling. Then you have the 5 boxes. So these are 2 separate boxes. These are 2 separate boxes, and this is 1 big box. This looks like it would cover like a whole day in the month. I need to try that out when we get the planner out and actually looking at it. So each month looks like this. I'm going to do a kind of quick flip through so you can see the colors. So the pink, another pink, this one has the platinum foiling. So this would be February. March is this like peachy color, and it has a gold foiling. And then April is like a darker coral, and it has the silver or platinum foiling. So it looks like it's rotating from the gold foiling to silver. So we'll just keep going that way. So we have January, February, March, April. This is May. It's a yellowish orange. June is yellow. July is another yellow. August is like a periwinkle style blue. Let's see. September is a little bit of a darker blue. October is a navy blue. November is green. It's like their Christmas green, their Kelly green. And then December is another, I think this is more like a mermaid kind of green. Okay, so we've seen those. That is their designer sticker book for the year. I do think that they said that they will do a monthly sticker book. So I'm anxious to see. It must have some type of coordination with this book since they did a page for every month in this book, which is not normally what they do. Anxious to see what that's going to look like. So doesn't that look so pretty? I mean, the design has certainly grown on me. So I'm anxious to see what their monthly sticker book. I'm pretty sure they said they're going to do one, and I'm assuming, which we probably shouldn't assume, but I'm assuming they're going to be seasonal / monthly based. So I'm excited to see what that's actually going to look like. Okay. And then of course you get your free, or included, I should say, dual tip marker. Last year, all I ever received was black, but I did see some people that received other colors. So who knows what you're going to receive. You're going to receive a dual tip marker, and you're going to receive 2 postcards. One is the toile, which you can kind of see back here. I guess I could take it out. And then one that's the legacy. So you see the legacy there, and this is toile. And I love this one. So I love that they have kind of made these, I don't know, more versatile. I love that it says thinking of you. You can send it for anything. And it's not like, there's not like a wow, oh my goodness, that's Erin Condren. They put their very little logo on the bottom, and it just says love, gratitude, friendship. It says sent with love, gratitude, friendship in this little stamp here. So I actually like this year's postcards, and I will very, very likely use them. I have a stack of old ones that I just wasn't in love with, but I love these. Okay. So we're going to go head down, look at the planner in detail, kind of test the stickers, see what they look like in there. Think of any other questions that I had been asked. We're going to go over the daily duo changes. We talked about the horizontal changes. We talked about the vertical changes. There were no changes to the hourly planner, and there were no changes to the dashboard planner. So we didn't talk a lot about those because we didn't have any information. Okay, so back, and we are going to go into detail on the daily duo, daily trio, whatever you want to call it. So they sent me this with a rose gold coil, which I don't know if I chose that or if that's what they sent me. There is gold, not rose gold, gold foiling on the legacy cover. I do believe I remember them saying that they are not going to sell the cover without the gold foiling, but your second book that you receive, the Daily Duo book, will not have foiling. So you can see this one does not have foiling. So you will only get one cover with foil. Your second cover will be without foil. I will say one thing is you can choose your Daily Duo with a different main cover. So you can like personalize a floral cover and put it on your main cover for your Daily Duo. Your second cover will be this cover. If you choose to have the legacy for both covers, your first cover will be metallic, your other will not. So just wanted to put that out there. The personalization on this one, I think, is going to be right here in this like fuchsia pink color or lighter pink color. I don't know which one this is. So it will be in the gold metallic foiling, the gold foiling right here, if you do choose to get it personalized. I chose not to get mine personalized. They will all come with, if you get the Daily Duo or any life planner, you will get one of the snap-in bookmark / stencil. I personally prefer the older stencil that was just the ruler, but I do use this one. I have my other one right here on my desk that I constantly pull out and use. So I do use it. I just prefer the old one. This will come, again, you'll get one if you receive a Daily Duo, or if you purchase a Daily Duo, you will get one with any other life planner that's just one book as well. So I'll put that to the side, and we'll go through the changes in this life planner. So let's push these back and go ahead and open up. So first things first, there's no design on the vellum page. It is just plain. You can see straight through to the colorful design though, which I think is really pretty. I've seen a lot of people either draw on these or put stickers on these and make them look fantastic. So awesome job for all those creative people. So you'll flip to the name page, which has the legacy design on the outside of it, and then a place to put your name and the dates of the planner. Then we roll into the like 6 months at a glance. So this will be the 6 months that's in this particular book. They changed this tab. Of course, they changed the color of it, but it says year. In years past, it has always said like the actual year. So my planner this year has the 2025-2026 here. So this one just says year. They also have 6 boxes here. So for the Daily Duo, they don't have the like 2-page spread of 12 boxes. They have the 6 boxes here with the legacy design at the top. And then they included the Heritage and Awareness observances for the last half of 2026, which is what this book is. Then we flip into the whole year of 2027, which I really like this. I think in my other planner, I'm going to pull that out because I think in my other planner, it was kind of messed up because they added the old 6 months too. Yeah, so like the planner that I'm currently using, you can see they start with July and end with December 2026 down here. I really like the whole year being on one page on this one. So where there was 9 months on this page, 9 months on this page, this year they put all 12 months on this page, and then you have your first 6 months on this page. So I'm anxious to watch some videos for the people that got weekly planners to see how that's laid out in those planners too, to see if it's similar to this Daily Duo. Okay, so move that one out of the way, get back to this one. So July is now this bright yellow. I don't have a clue what these colors are called right offhand, so forgive me, I don't have that information. But this is like a really bright yellow. It says, from this moment, everything can grow brighter. It does have the laminated tabs still. So you can see last year's July in the colorful design was this like navy blue. And said the only constant is change, which isn't that super fitting for the changing of the colors for this year. So this was last year's or current year's July, and this is the new planner's July. I will say I am a fan of how like understated, really simple this page is. There's not like tons of colors. There's not 6,000 different shades of the color. It's just the color, the month. I really like it. Then we have the monthly overview. They did do a shading on the right-hand side of the page here, the notes. This is shaded. It's a lighter color to go with the month. They changed the font a little bit, I believe. Let's go to June. Yeah, so they changed the font. Maybe not. So this is July in this current planner, and this is July in the new planner. So I don't think they changed the font here, which is kind of shocking. But so they didn't change the font. And it's yellow to match your tab. So it doesn't look like a lot's changed, like monthly overview wise, besides they did shade this column. Last year's colorful design, they might have shaded that column, but y'all, if you see my planner and it doesn't look like yours, it's because I, what they call Franken-planned the mess out of it. So I went and I had a colorful planner that I wasn't using. And so I took just this one page for each of the months because I love colored tabs. So I took this page out of the colorful planner and uncoiled my minimal planner and put that one page in for every month. So y'all don't shoot me, but it may look different and my comparisons may not be the same as yours or others because I did Franken-plan a little bit. Don't worry, the other planner did not go to waste that I put together. One of my really good friends is using it and she loves it. So it didn't go to waste, no worries. So after the month, we flip into what they call their dashboard page. I feel like they either need to change the name of this page or change the name of their other planner because it's super confusing. So this is their dashboard page that happens at right after the month. and it is yellow shaded boxes to go with the month with the monthly color. You have 5 bullets here, you have lines here, and then a large to do here. So I believe this stayed the same from last year. I think these bullets might have shrunk and put more in it, but other than that, yeah, let's look. So last year's was, why do I keep saying last year's? The current year we're in, it did change a little bit. Forgive the papers falling out. So this month, this box changed a little bit. This is the minimal, so it's not gonna look like the colorful, but they had 4 bullets here and now they have 5. So they shrank those bullet dots a little bit where they're larger here. And then your other boxes look like they remained the same. You have your notes page here that has the colorful asterisk to match that month. Then you're going into your pages, your like daily pages. This doesn't look like it changed. I didn't bring my Work Daily Duo over here, but this doesn't look like it changed at all. You have 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. with an extra lined box at the bottom. Your to-do stayed the same. Your empty block stayed the same. My to-dos generally just go straight down, or I use this as a notes spot for the day for when I'm on calls or whatever. So the daily pages look like this. In July, all of the days will have the matching color way there. So I'll just flip through those so you can kind of see those. So you do Monday falls on, oops, sorry. Monday will always fall on the left-hand side of the page. Bless. Oh, it starts on a Wednesday. Ha! Okay, let's get back to this side. Okay, Monday will always fall on the left side of the page. And then Friday will always fall on the left side of the page, which means Sunday will always fall on the left side of the page. Their weeks will remain the same throughout the planner. So Monday will always be on the left, Sunday will always be on the left, and then at the end of the week, you'll come to a blank lined page with this matching color for the month across the top. Then you'll flip into the new weekly layout for the Daily Duo. So this year, they've put their dashboard layout, which is also very confusing. So this is what they call their dashboard layout. They sell this planner in 7x9, and this year they're also offering it in A5. So you will have this dashboard layout after the week for each week. They are dated, so you will have dates, where in the previous Daily Duo, they didn't have the dates on their weekly overview. Okay, so I decided to go get my Daily Duo so that I could kind of do a comparison. So Sunday was always on the left-hand side of the page. Don't kill me, but I tore out every Saturday and Sunday page from my planner. Don't kill me. I don't use them because I don't work on weekends. So I didn't need the page. I used this page for notes. So I ripped them out. So Sunday will always fall on the left-hand side. In the current planner, you have a blank page that was both sides lined. Now, and then you had your weekly overview on the right-hand side, which was not dated. It was just straight down vertically with 4 check boxes on the right and then lined on the left. So this was the weekly overview, or the current weekly overview that we have in our Daily Duo right now. And the font is different, of course, than what we have. This is the last year's floral design. So the weekly overview was on the right-hand side, and then you just had a blank page on the left-hand side. This year, they inserted their dashboard layout. So again, left-hand side is your week, right-hand side, you have this priorities box, you have 6 habit trackers, you have your to-do section in the middle, and then a large notes section on the bottom. So for some of these planners, you guys, you're gonna have 2 planners in one. You're gonna have a daily planner, and you're also gonna have a full weekly planner. So your entire dashboard layout planner is going to be inside your Daily Duo, which is really cool for people who use these. Like, I love this for you guys. Love, love, love it for you guys. I personally, you can see, like, this one's blank, but I don't use the weekly overview. I never used this. I didn't know what to do with it. Actually, what I wanted to do was uncoil this, take this page out, make another planner with it, and give it to somebody, because I know a lot of people love this like layout. However, my Monday was always on the back of it, so I could not do that. So this is kind of a wasted page for me in my planner. But if I have a lot of notes, like from a call or when I'm picking up the phone and I just have to jot down notes from where people are talking, I will sometimes just write all over that page. So it's okay, it's there. I'll use it for like scratch. I'm not hugely worried about it. However, after every week in the Daily Duo, you're gonna have this dashboard spread. It will match the colorway of the month that you're currently in. So let's keep flipping. We have each week, the daily pages. Then you run into your dashboard again. I'm doing a really fast flip through here, sorry. I want to get to the point where we're switching over months to see what this looks like. So your daily pages will always be in the month that they're in. So April 30th will always be in the tab for April. Okay, so here's what they did for a changeover month. So this is the week that it changes from July to August. It looks like they just put the two colors together. So all the days that are in July are in yellow, the days that are of August are in blue, and they put the blue up top. I kind of like that. However, if you're a sticker user, that may be a little problematic, but I really like that. So that is the monthly changeover. So as I was saying, your daily pages will always fall in the month. So this month is going to stop on Thursday and you'll have a blank page. This page is going to correlate with the August. And then you will have August 1st daily page, which is, oh, wait. I thought April only had 30 days. Oh, this is not April. Y'all, sorry. This is July. July has 31 days, and I'm quite frankly not sure why they put the 31st in August. Okay. So this is strange for me. So I guess if it falls on a left side day, it will be in the following month. I personally would have probably put Friday here and did like a double blank or a double lined page. Yeah. So I would have put Friday here and then did a lined page here. Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have put your Friday here, a lined page front, a lined page back that would match the August, and then went into August. But I didn't design the planner. They didn't ask my opinion. But that's just what I would have done. Okay, now that you've heard my opinion. Sorry about that. August is blue. This all kind of remains the same as July. Sorry, y'all, if I was calling that April. I don't know what I was thinking. Shaded boxes are just a different shade of the blue. That blue kind of matches September's blue, if I'm being honest. I don't know how I feel about this colorway. Anyway, August, you have the 1st, which is on a Saturday. You have the blue back. You have the lined with the blue on top. Then you have your weekly dashboard style overview. Going right back into the daily view. Another dashboard. Another dashboard. Y'all, the flipping this does not normally get caught. It's the way I'm flipping, so I apologize. If I flip in the middle of the page, it's not gonna get stuck. Uh-oh, something on that page. Okay, so we have Sunday, left-hand side. See how this has a lined page and a lined page for September? Huh. And then September, they put the weekly view to end August in September. Oh, okay, so they still have Monday the 31st. I guess because that was the end of a week. Yeah, okay, so that was the end of a week. And then going into the next, they started Monday. Okay. Okay, so this is August 31st. We're into September now, so September 1st. Look at that color This color is a little bit lighter of a blue than August was. I don't know if you can see that really well, but it's a little bit lighter of a blue. Actually, it's probably better seen here how similar the colors are, because I feel like you can barely see the difference there. It's just, the September is very little lighter than August. So we'll just do a really quick daily flip through with the dashboard in the middle of each week. This is going to be great for somebody who absolutely loves or needs a weekly and a daily, like all in one kind of thing. I don't, but I love this for people that do need that. I think this was a good idea on their part. Then October, again, another blue. I feel like we're going to be sick of blue from August to October. Okay, so this is the October blue with the little shaded box. So this blue reminds me of July blue from the Colorful. So let's look at that. Let's see how close we are there. So this was the July blue. Ignore all the stickers and pre-planning, sorry about that. It's maybe a little of a darker, yeah, maybe a little bit of a, this October may be a little bit of a darker or deeper tone, where this is more of a brighter-ish tone. Yeah, so October matches to our current July. Weird, weird. Nonetheless, here we are, dashboard, going into the weeks. So it looks like for each of these months that we fell into, the last day of the month has fell into the new month, which I find kind of strange, but that's okay. So October is fully navy blue here. They did include the holidays on the dashboard weekly though. I don't know if you noticed that when I was flipping, but so they will have the holidays at the top of the daily. And then you can see they have Halloween here, daylight savings time here. Well, that's gonna be rough. We lose an hour of sleep on Halloween night this year. I just noticed that. Sorry, squirrel. So October, we moved from blue, and now we're gonna go into 3 months of green. So we're gonna have enough of the colors by the time we get through them. So October, November is this green, which I believe was more similar to the older green that we used to have for December in our planners. The December now, I think, is more of a brighter green. Yeah, so December now is this like brighter green. So, wait a minute. We won't have 3 months of green. No, we'll just have November and December in green. But anyways, December doesn't match either November or December. Our current December doesn't match the current November or December, or the upcoming November or December. So this is a darker, almost falling into the hunter green category for November. So you have your holidays printed on the monthly view, you have your holidays printed on the daily view, and then you also have them printed on the weekly view. So everywhere you go, there will be holiday reminders. If you don't celebrate them, I'll white them out or cover them with a sticker, because I don't necessarily celebrate all the holidays that they print in this planner, or in any of their planners for that matter. So yeah, just wanted to do, skip the week, flip through. This is coming to the end of November. Oh, my birthday's on a Saturday this year. That's fun. Okay, so we've fallen into December, which is like their like mermaidy kind of color, I think. It's a pretty color, I just don't think it belongs to December. It looks more of a summer color to me. Just my opinion. So have your shaded notes again, your shaded boxes here. And then you can see the two up close, kind of the difference in November and December here. And then we'll flip through December. So you can just quickly see each of the days. I probably should have paid attention when I was flipping through this to make sure there were no calendar errors. Pretty sure there's a calendar error on mine from this year. I think it has like a day of the week written wrong in one of them. I can't remember exactly which one. Oh, look at the change here. So here is what December and January will look like side by side. That's quite the change. So this is the end of the December, the first 6 months planner. They will end on December 31st, and then you'll go into notes pages. So they put a little notes thing here, and then you have just these 2 lined pages before it goes into the end of the planner. So I like this page. I don't think this page is in the back of our current planner. Yeah, so current back of the planner has, sorry, all my memorabilia over here. So this is the back of the current planner. So not a lot of, which I think this is the back of the minimal one. I can't remember for sure, but so the back of the planner in the current year versus the back of the planner in this year, they have, oh, wait. Okay, so maybe their colorful did have something. It just wasn't like as bold as this. So this is the floral from this year, and it had the design on it with this little spiel and the like social channels. And this one, it's kind of bigger, brighter, has the little spiel here with their logo that you can kind of see goes with the design for the year and their social channels. I really like this. I really like it. They've also changed their stickers for the year. They changed these, and I really like this versus what we previously have or what we have currently. So I think I have taken all of, no, okay. So this is the floral colorway for the year we're currently in, and you can see these are the changes. So I think this one would probably go more with this page here, but you can see they changed it, and they have the colors to match their colorway, of course, and then they have like goal, it's a plan, important, dinner plan, shopping list, reminder, goal, it's a plan, important, dinner plan, shopping list, and repeats. Same over here. And then they have today, this week, rescheduled, canceled, today, this week, rescheduled, canceled, and then just repeats. And these are flags, and these are just rectangles. And then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. So $34 dollar signs. These are, I think this is rose gold. Yeah. So this is a rose gold foiling. I think they have the same amount in this one. This one's regular gold foiling. So this is the year we're currently in. This is the new planner that's coming. And then we have the birthday page, which is very similar, if not exactly the same. This is the current stickers versus what's coming. They updated the colors, of course, and this is in gold foiling for sure. So I think this just stayed the same. They just updated the colorway here, as you can tell. And then next we have like a brand new page. So this one, in my opinion, doesn't really correlate with the others that they have. So these have the little teardrops that match each color of the planner. They have shopping carts, vacation, this says to do, exclamation points, reminders, more teardrops, and then kind of checklist boxes. This is in regular gold as well. And then we have the flag pages. So the flags they've updated this year. Last year, or the current year, they have the one strip that is the foiling. This was a silver foiling or metallic. This is also metallic foiling, but they have the strip on the left-hand side because these are peeled this way. So you have the strip bolder on the left-hand side, and then the colors the rest of the way over. So you have 12 colors. These are kind of to match your 12 colors in your planner. And then we have a plain pale pink folder. I will say, I really miss Sorry, there's like, I guess they didn't completely get all the little confetti out of the cover, but I will say I really miss the design covers that match the design. I really miss that. But this one is like a pale pink color. And then of course you have your back cover design. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really quickly flip through the, let's see, January. Let's do January. So we're gonna do January through June of next year, because this is the other 6 months for the last part of next year. This is the 18-month part. So this will be the finish of the 12 months. So it will be exactly the same. Of course, this again does not have the gold foiling. I suggest if you're going to get the Legacy that has the gold foiling, that you get the gold coil to match, but that's just my thing. This is rose gold, so it will not match. So January, so we do have that year page again. Okay, so they updated. So this will have the 6 months of the current planner that you're in, and then it'll have all of 2028. Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay. So this has the current 6 months that's in this planner with the Heritage and Awareness. There's no July 2027 to December 2027 in this. They skipped and put all of 2028 in here, which I'm not mad about, but you're missing 6 months. I mean, of course it's going to be in the other 6 months they gave me, but as far as this page goes, or this planner goes, you're completely missing July through December of 2027. Let me grab that other planner. I feel like, okay, so we had this 6 months of this planner. Sorry, I got to talk this through my brain. And then all of 2027, because that's what would follow. Right. But in the next one, they have only the first 6 months of 2027 and then all of 2028. Okay. I would expect this for that other book, but not necessarily for this one. So regardless, you will not have your 6 month calendars for July of 2027 to December of 2027 in this book. Strangely enough, you won't have it. We're going to keep going. So January is this gorgeous fuchsia color. I mean, I love this color. And I'm not like completely opposed to January being pink, because a lot of stickers are like pink and black for January. So I'm not completely opposed of it, like at all. Love it. So here's your January. I'm going to just quickly flip through for you guys to see. I'm going to pay attention to the dates this time though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, and January ends on a Sunday, so this doesn't even fall into February. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. Sorry, I skipped. They're there. February is a little bit of a lighter pink, but it's really pretty. And in my opinion, February needs to be pink. Not that I even celebrate Valentine's Day, but I feel like it needs to be pink. And then we have February starts on a Monday. I love good, clean months like that. It starts on a Monday. Let's just keep going. Valentine's Day is on a Sunday next year. And then President's Day is the day after. So anybody that goes out on a Sunday, if you have President's Day off, you'll have the next day off. Fun times. Some imperfections in mine. And then, of course, it ends on a Sunday. So March will begin on a Monday again. I love it. I love it. I love it. So March on a Monday. I love this thick paper. You can even hear the thickness of the paper. I absolutely love it. If you're not familiar, Erin Condren uses a 80-pound text weight Mohawk paper, which gives it a toothy paper. I love it. It's not like super thick, which makes pens absorb more into the paper rather than sliding on the paper, which can cause smearing. This kind of absorbs the ink a lot better, especially for those thicker, inkier pens. I think they do well on this paper. Okay, so here's your differences. March and April. March was a peachy light pink color. April is a darker coral color. Bright plans, bold energy, beautiful impact. April. And now as I'm flipping through this, if you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments. And also I would love to hear what planner you're deciding to get. Are you staying in your same planner? Are you jumping ship and going to a new planner this year like I am? I would love to hear it in the comments. And what accessories are you going to pick up? I don't know exactly what I'm going to pick up yet. Here's your differences in April and May. So May goes into like a darker yellow/orange. It's a yellowish orange color. And then May says intentional choices multiply into lasting change. I don't think I read all the quotes on the others. Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know exactly what accessories I'm going to get. So it will be as much of a surprise to me as it is to you all. But I will definitely share what I'm going to pick up. And then we're going into the end of May and going into June, which is this like bright yellow. I wonder if this is what they called butter. I can't remember. This says seeking light in the journey. I don't know if it's my age, but it's really hard for me to read white on yellow. This June is like barely even showing up for me with my eyeballs. Yeah, white and yellow, this color of yellow are not good for my eyeballs. This is the differences in May and June. I'll just flip through these really quickly. I'm telling you, if Monday was not on the back of this page, I would totally take these out and make somebody a planner. Because I don't use those pages, and I hate for them to go to waste, but at the same time, I have to use my planner the way it's going to work for me. So I don't know if I'm going to take them out of the planner yet or if I'm going to leave them in, but I won't use them. Very likely won't use them. Okay, so we've come to the end of June. It's got July 1st in here, but we come into the notes page, which is just these two pages, and then the same exact stickers are in the back of each of the books for the daily duo/daily trio. Same folder, same everything here. All right, so now that you've seen the daily duo/daily trio in depth, you've seen every page, I flipped through every page. I want to hear your thoughts. Of course, want to hear your thoughts on everything. So colorways, do you like the new colorways, the legacy, the toile? Do you like the changes in the planners, the accessories? I want to know it all. So let's chat it up in the comments. And yeah, I can't wait to hear from you all. If you have any questions, of course, again, leave them in the comments. I'll do my absolute best at answering them. Again, we weren't given much information, but anyways, thank you to Erin Condren for sending this to me to review. It will definitely be put to use. I love their daily design just for daily planning. Even if you're a regular, like don't use it for work, it's your regular planner, is a really good planner to keep your running to-do list for the day. Lots of space to write notes, keep your schedule for the day, keep your kids' schedule for the day, your family, whomever. It's a nice place to keep the schedule, the to-do list, everything all in one. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And again, thanks so much to Erin Condren for sending this to me to review. I will be purchasing another planner, so I will likely have another video up soon as I receive that planner in the mail. And thank you guys so much for watching, being patient for me to get the video up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.